Hello, everyone, and welcome to the official draw of the Concacaf Central American Cup 2023. My name is Raúl Guzmán, and I will be your host for tonight's draw. Today is an exciting day for Central American football in Concacaf, as tonight we will be kicking off the inaugural edition of the new Central American Club Cup. We have many surprises in store, including Central American champions. But before we continue, let's welcome Concacaf General Secretary Philippe Mojo to give the opening remarks.
Gracias y buenas noches a todos. Bienvenidos al sorteo oficial de la Copa Centroamericana 2023. En CONCACAF estamos muy emocionados de iniciar la primera edición de una nueva y emocionante competencia, la cual forma parte del nuevo ecosistema de clubes de CONCACAF. A partir del 2023, Centroamérica no solo clasificará 6 clubes a la renovada y expandida Copa de Campeones CONCACAF, sino también celebrará y coronará a su propio campeón. Como parte del lanzamiento de esta innovadora competencia, la Confederación ha desarrollado una marca que representa la región centroamericana. Los colores de la marca simbolizan los volcanes en el corazón de la región centroamericana y el crecimiento explosivo del fútbol en sus países. Espero que todos estén tan emocionados como lo estamos nosotros. Y antes de continuar con el sorteo de esta noche, los quiero dejar con un video que muestra esta nueva marca para la Copa Centroamericana. Muchas gracias.
Thank you, Philippe, for your opening words and for revealing the brand of the competition. It looks amazing, and I'm sure everyone at home loves it as much as I do. Already knowing the brand, let's watch the following video to understand how the format of this competition works, which includes a group stage and direct elimination matches.
Copa Centroamericana Concacaf 2023. Los 20 clubes centroamericanos clasificados a la Copa Centroamericana de Concacaf serán divididos en 4 grupos de 5 clubes. Después de la fase de grupos, en la cual cada club jugará contra todos los demás clubes de su grupo una vez, 2 partidos en casa y 2 partidos de visitante. Los primeros y segundos lugares avanzarán a la fase de eliminación directa de la competencia.
The knockout phase is composed of 4 rounds with home and away matches, including quarterfinals, semifinals, play-ins, and a final, where the best Central American club will be crowned champion. At the conclusion of the Central American Cup, the champion, runner-up, and the other 2 semi-finalists and the 2 playoff winners will advance to the expanded 27-club CONCACAF Champions Cup. In addition, the Central American champion will receive a direct pass to the knockout stage of the Champions Cup.
CONCACAF, amor por nuestro juego.
Well, to recap quickly, 20 clubs will be divided into 4 groups of 5. These group stage matches will be played in August as follows. Week 1 will be played between August 1st and August 3rd. The second week between August 8th and August 10th. The third week between August 15th and 17th. The fourth week between August 22nd and 24th. And the last and final week between August 29th and 31th. At the end of the group stage, the top 2 clubs in each group will advance to the knockout stage, which will take place during the following dates. Quarterfinals between the 26th and 28th of September, the first legs, and between the 3rd and 5th of October, the semifinals and the play-in will be played between October 26th and 26th and October 31st and November 2nd. The finals, where the Central American champion will be crowned, will be played between November 28th and 30th, and the second leg in December 5th and December 7th. In total, 20 clubs have qualified for the competition through their domestic leagues. These are in alphabetical order. From Belize, Verdes. From Costa Rica, Cartaginés, Herediano, Saprissa, en Alajuelense. From El Salvador, Águila, FAS, en Jocoro. From Guatemala, Comunicaciones, Cobán Imperial en Xelajú. From Honduras, Olimpia, Motagua, Olancho en Real España. From Nicaragua, Diriangén en Real Estelí. And from Panama, Universitario Independiente en Sporting San Miguelito. Now that we know how the 2023 Central American Cup will work, let's welcome to the stage the head of Concacaf Club Competitions, Matías Tetamanti. Mati.
Hello, Raúl. How are you? Good to see you.
Bueno, estamos listos. Ahora
Well,
sí, explícanos.
We're ready.
It's an honor to be part of the inaugural official draw of the Central American Cup and to share the stage with you again, Raúl. As Philippe mentioned, this cup is part of the Concacaf new club competition ecosystem, which also includes Cup in North America and the Caribbean, and qualifies 6 clubs for the new and revamped Concacaf Champions Cup with 27 participating clubs. Today, we will determine the composition of the 4 groups to better understand the procedure established for the draw. Let's watch the following video. The official draw for the 2023 Central American Concacaf will be conducted with a simple system and 5 pots. Based on the new Concacaf club ranking dating to May 28, 2023, and the 20 participating clubs have been divided into the 5 pots as follows. Pot 1, the highest ranked clubs. Pots 2, 3, and 4, the next highest ranked clubs. Pot 5, the 4 clubs with the lowest ranking. The draw will begin by selecting a sphere from pot 1 and placing that club in group A, position A1. This process will be repeated for all spheres of pot 1, placing the clubs in sequential order in groups B, C, and D. The same procedure shall be followed for pots 2, 3, 4, and 5, using groups position 2, 3, 4, and 5 respectively. At the end of the draw, each group will contain 1 club from each pot and no more than 2 clubs from the same member association.
Concacaf, amor por nuestro juego.
Raúl, ¿alguna pregunta?
No, nada, la mesa está
the table is set.
Do you have any question? No.
But before we start, we'll need help to get around with the spears. And for that, we have 2 former players. The former is one of the most celebrated and decorated players in CONCACAF history, with 147 appearances for the Costa Rican national team and 2 CONCACAF club trophies to his name. He won the 2004 CONCACAF Champions Cup with Alajuelense. Upon his return to Costa Rica after a historic tenure in Europe, he held La Liga to win the CONCACAF League in 2020. Let's welcome Brian Ruiz.
Estrella, figura,
superstar, and a lot of class as well.
Thank you for the invitation. And we're ready for the draw.
As a player in CONCACAF, not only for Central America, but for the entire region, what does this mean to you?
I think that the format, in the personal opinion, I think I like it a lot. It gives you more opportunities to participate and get to the final stages of the competition.
Thank you, Brian. Our second guest was a prolific goal scorer with domestically and internationally with Honduran giant Olimpia, racking up 8 goals in his CONCACAF Champions Cup career, while guiding Olimpia to the title in the inaugural 2017 CONCACAF League. In this tournament, he won the Golden Boot with 5 goals and was welcomed to the best 11 of the tournament. Let's welcome Roger Rojas.
Roger, Roger o Rorro, como ustedes quieran.
Rorro o Roger Rojas.
It's okay.
Bien, sí, gracias a Dios. Muy contento de estar aquí con ustedes.
Good, thank God. Happy to be here with you guys.
Well, Olimpia, they have been able to win 2 international titles. In CONCACAF, they have also been able to make it to the semifinals in very important tournaments in the CONCACAF region. Olimpia, is Olimpia the favorite?
Olimpia, it's always a favorite in in this competition, for their history. They have done pretty well in this competition, and this year hopefully it won't be the exception. They really truly enjoy playing these tournaments.
Well, there's no doubt that people will want you to give them some luck in the draw.
Gracias, Raúl.
Matías, your turn now.
Roger, gracias por estar aquí con nosotros en el día de hoy. ¿Qué les
Raúl,
parece si
Roger,
resumimos rápidamente lo que vimos en el video del procedimiento de sorteo? Contamos con 5 bombos y cada bombo contiene 4 clubes. Los clubes han sido distribuidos en
To quickly summarize what we saw in the video of the draw procedure, we have 5 pods and each pod contains 4 clubs. The clubs have been distributed in the pods according to the new Concacaf club ranking as follows. Pod 1, Olimpia, Saprissa, Comunicaciones, and Alajuelense. Pod 2, Motagua, Xelajú, Herediano, and Cobán Imperial. Pod 3, Real España, Independiente, Cartaginés, and Olancho FC. Pod 4, Sporting San Miguelito, Águila, Universitario, and FAS. And finally, Pod 5, Real Esterí, Diriangén, Jocoro, y Verdes. And as the last point, it is important to emphasize each group will contain no more than 2 clubs of the same member association. Everything said. If there's a third, then we skip it and go to the next.
Tienes el honor de comenzar con el sorteo inaugural de la Copa Centroamericana. Veremos quién es el primer club en ser sorteado. Con el bombo 1.
Deportivo Saprissa.
Deportivo Saprissa.
3 veces campeón de
3 times
Concacaf
winners of the Concacaf Champions Cup, 1993, 1995, and 2005, also won the Concacaf Leagues in 2019.
Let's continue, Brian. The second sphere coming out of group pot 1.
Olimpia.
Olimpia.
Bicampeón
2 times champions of the Concacaf League and the Concacaf Champions Cup.
Muy bien, continuamos. Nos queda Comunicaciones y la Liga Deportiva Alajuelense. Veremos si es el grupo C o el D.
And Liga Deportiva Alajuelense, we'll see if they play on to Group C or Group D.
Comunicaciones.
Muy bien.
Campeón de Concacaf.
Won the Concacaf Champions Cup in 1978 and the Concacaf League in 2019.
Y bueno, ahí nos queda la Liga Deportiva Alajuelense. Si es todo correcto, irá al grupo
Liga
D.
Deportiva Alajuelense, if everything is right. And
Liga
there it is.
Deportiva Alajuelense.
Liga Deportiva Alajuelense.
Muy bien, Brian.
2 veces campeón de
Was
Concacaf
2 times
en el
winner of the
86
Concacaf
y en el
Champions Cup
2004
in
y ganador de la
1986
Liga
and
Concacaf en el
2004
2020.
and the League Cup in
Brian,
2020.
continuamos con el bombo 2, por favor.
Brian, let's continue with pot 2, please.
¿Cómo estarán formando ahora los grupos?
Let's see how everything shapes up between the groups.
Cobán Imperial.
Cobán Imperial.
Hará su primera
This will mark their
aparición
first
en
appearance in an international
Bienvenido,
competition.
Muy bien.
Welcome, Cobán.
Continuamos, Brian.
Well, let's continue with Brian. Pot 2.
Xelajú.
Xelajú.
Alcanzaron las
They
semifinales
reached
de
the
la Copa de
semifinals of the
Campeones
Concacaf League
en
Cup
2002-2003.
in
Así es, Raúl.
2012-2013.
Nos quedan 2
Let's
clubes.
continue. We'll still
el
have 2
Motagua o el
clubs.
Herediano.
Motagua
Veremos cuál
and
es el
Herediano.
que se estará uniendo al grupo C con Comunicaciones.
Let's see who joins Comunicaciones in Group C.
Club Sport Herediano.
And it's Club Sport Herediano.
Ganaron la Liga
They
Concacaf
won the
en el
Concacaf League in
2018.
2018.
Muy bien, y efectivamente
Perfect. So
el
let's
club a salir
continue.
sería el
The last
Motagua.
team in pot 2 should be
Estaría
Motagua.
jugando contra la Liga Deportiva
And
Alajuelense.
there it is. Motagua
es,
will be
terminó
playing
como
against
subcampeón
They
Alajuelense.
were
de la Liga
runner-up in the
Concacaf
League
en
Cup
3
in 3
ocasiones
editions,
diferentes,
2018, 2019,
2019 y
and
2021.
2021.
Primer rival de Alajuelense. No sé si están muy
Well.
contentos allá, ¿eh?
That's
Así
the first
es.
opponent
Bueno,
for
estimado
Alajuelense. I don't know
Brian,
if they're going to be very
continuamos con el
happy
bombo
about
3,
facing
por
Motagua.
favor.
Let's move on to part 3.
Veremos quién juega con el Saprissa o el Cobán Imperial.
And let's see who will be
Veremos
facing
quién estará
Saprissa
jugando
and
con
Cobán
ellos.
Imperial.
Cartaginés.
It is Cartaginés.
Cartaginés.
Ya,
Ok.
ya fue campeón de la Copa
Was
de
the
Campeones de
winner of the
Concacaf en el
Concacaf
94.
Champions
Así
Cup
es.
in 1994.
¿Y jugaste ahí?
Cartaginés.
Muy bien.
Muy bien.
Yeah. Roque Rojas also played for Cartaginés.
Es lo bueno de haber jugado muchos equipos, así quedas
Veremos.
bien con alguien.
It's the important thing of
Veremos
playing
quién between
several clubs. We're going to have one more team in Group B alongside Olimpia and Xelajú, and it is Club Atlético Independiente.
Is back at a Concacaf competition after their first appearance in the Concacaf League in 2021.
In Pot 3, we'll still have 2 more teams.
Real España.
Real España.
Real España.
Ahí mi amigo Carlos Pavón está muy al pendiente. Participaron en 4
They have participated in 4 editions of the Concacaf Champions Cup.
A ver, Brian, el último club.
Let's see, Brian, we have one more club in Pot 3, and it should be Olancho will be facing Alajuelense en Motagua.
This will be their first appearance in a Concacaf competition for Olancho.
Thank you, Brian. Now we move on to the other side with Roger Rojas, with Pot 4. Let's see what the future is like for both of these, for these 4 clubs here on Pot 4.
Mucho suspenso. A ver,
A lot of suspense.
Universitario.
It's Universitario.
Is back at a Concacaf competition after their first appearance in 2022.
Muy bien, Roger, continuamos.
Good job, Roger. Let's continue.
Vemos quién se suma al grupo B con Olimpia, Xelajú y el Club Atlético Independiente.
Who's the next team in Group B?
A ver. Ahorita los celulares empiezan a sonar.
FAS.
El FAS fue campeón
Was the
de CONCACAF
Concacaf Champions Cup winner in 1979 and will be looking another participation after being in 2015.
Perfect. We have 2 more teams in Pot 4. Águila or Sporting San Miguelito. We'll see.
Águila.
It's going to be Águila onto Group C.
Concacaf Champion Cup winner in 1976 qualified for this competition for the 2nd year in a row.
And the last team that will come out of Pot 4 is Sporting San Miguelito.
He's back for a CONCACAF competition, 2nd in a row after participating in the CONCACAF League in 2022.
Roger, let's go to the last pot. It's Pot 5. Let's see who will be the last team in Group A. Jocoro.
This will mark their debut at a CONCACAF competition.
So they will making their debut, and it's a very interesting group. Let's see about the next club in Group B.
Real Estelí.
They are no outsiders of the competition after participating in 7 editions of the CONCACAF Champions Cup.
Okay, nos quedan ahí, entonces,
we have
Dirian Gen o el Verdes.
Dirian Gen or Verdes. Those are the 2 teams remaining in Pot 5.
Dirian Gen.
They classify for a CONCACAF competition for a 3rd time in a row.
And the last team in Pot 5 should be Verdes from Belize. And it is Verdes.
This is their 4th consecutive competition after participating in the League Cup in 2020, 2021, and 2022.
Quedaron bravos, ¿eh? Quedaron bravos. Bueno, ahí lo tenemos. Los 4 grupos
han sido
determinados. Matías, Brian, Roger. Vamos a
the 4 groups and have been determined. Matías, Brian, and Roger. Let's review the results.
So here we have the results for the Central American Cup. Saprissa, Cobán Imperial, Cartaginés Universitario, Jocoro. Group B, Olimpia, Xelajú, Club Atlético Independiente, FAS y Real Estelí. Group C,
Comunicaciones, Herediano, Real España, Águila, Dirian Gen. And in Group D, Alajuelense, Motagua, Olancho, Sporting San Miguelito, and Verdes from Belize.
Wow. ¿Cuáles son los pensamientos así de primer
What are your thoughts about these groups?
I think that there are going to be really important groups in this competition. There's always some favorites in each group, but you have not to be laid back. And I'm sure that the, quote, small clubs were going to be giving surprises.
Oh, yeah, I think just like Brian, the groups are very evenly matched.
Por ahí
A tough group.
Pero eso se trata
Groups are complicated, but that's part of the game, and that gives a lot of excitement, and the team that with the best performance will be moving on. Well, Matías, Brian, and Roger, unfortunately, this is the end of the event. It's been fun to share the stage with all of you, and remember that you will be able to follow all the action through the Confederation's network of partners, including Fox Sports, TUDN, Fox Sports Mexico, and ESPN. Have a wonderful night, and see you in August for the start of the competition. Thank you.